Hey guys, I'm Nikki Sizemore. Welcome to my kitchen and welcome back to my channel. So if you follow along here, you might see that things look a little bit different back there. We just finished a kitchen renovation. I could not be more excited to show you everything. I promise that will come soon, but we're still finishing up some odds and ends. However, I still have a new recipe for you today. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite appetizers of all time. Today we're making bacon wrapped dates. But these are not any ordinary bacon wrapped dates, you guys. These are the best bacon wrapped dates. A few secret ingredients take these over the top. They pair perfectly with a glass of champagne or a cocktail or even a beer if it's a game day. Can't wait to show you how to make bacon wrapped dates, otherwise known as devils on horseback. So let's head to my new kitchen. If you feel compelled, I'd love for you to hit that like button below and don't forget to subscribe. That way you won't miss out on any of my wholesome, family-friendly, and naturally gluten-free recipes.
Let's start with the dates. I'm using medjool dates, which are bigger and plumper than regular dates, making them easier to stuff, and they also have a delicious, sweet, caramel-like flavor. The dates have a hard pit in their center, which you'll need to remove, so just cut a slit in each date and then pop out those pits. We're going to stuff the dates with creamy goat cheese. The combination is so delicious. You'll need about a half teaspoon of goat cheese for each date. But we're not done yet. We are also going to add a roasted salted almond to the center of each. It's a little crunchy surprise in the middle. Just close these up after you add the almond. Now let's talk bacon. You'll want to buy nice meaty bacon. If it's too fatty, it tends to break. And you can trim off the ends if you need to, and then cut the slices in half crosswise. Now it's time to wrap the dates. We're going to wrap each date in a piece of the bacon and then close it up with a toothpick. One of the best things about this recipe is you can do this whole process up to a day ahead, meaning you can prep all of your dates and then just bake them off before your guests arrive. Speaking of baking, you will need a large baking sheet. Cover that in aluminum foil. That's going to make cleanup so much easier. Then put the dates in the oven for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, remove the pan from the oven and flip each date over. Bake them for 10 minutes longer, and in the meantime, let's make the maple glaze. I've got maple syrup, fresh rosemary, and Aleppo pepper, or you can use red pepper flakes. This is a sweet, herby, spicy glaze, and it takes the bacon wrapped dates over the top. Brush each date with that glaze, then put the pan back in the oven for just 5 minutes. Remove the pan from the oven one more time, and we're going to flip the dates over again. Now they'll be facing right side up, and then brush them with more of the glaze. I know this might seem like a lot of flipping and turning, but that is key because it's going to ensure that the bacon cooks evenly. And don't worry, I include all of the instructions in the recipe link below. When the dates come out of the oven, immediately transfer them to a serving platter, and then brush them with any remaining glaze. Now, one last step. We are going to sprinkle each date with some flaky sea salt. So you get that crunchy salt on top, that meaty, smoky bacon, and then the sweet date, the creamy goat cheese, and that crunchy almond. It is the ultimate combination of flavors and textures. It's one of my very favorite appetizers when we're entertaining or for the holidays.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you give these bacon wrapped dates a try. Let me know if you do in the comments below. Now I've included below a link to the full recipe, and I've also included a link to my website where you can find a ton of other appetizers, main dishes, desserts, you name it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.